All right, so we should be live right now. While I check my YouTube to make sure it's all running smoothly, is there anything that you want to plug or anybody you want to shout out, anything like that?
Nah. Well, RP Coach Shelley. We had a great season, great run. RP to him, may he rest in peace. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But anyways, man, I guess get right to the interview. I told you this is what we're gonna start off about. Basically, your whole Instagram is like, well, it's not anime theme, but it's like your profiles. I think something anime, or then you got Kobe, but respect to that. Then you have these two other anime things. I've talked to somebody. Crap, I don't want to say his name. Oh, what is it? Koasi, I think is his name. He's committed to UF. He's in 2021. He's very into that anime stuff. Like everything he whatever language anime is in, that's like all his captions. Like I don't want to be wrong, but whatever it's Chinese, Japanese, whichever one that is, like that's all his Instagram captions. Like he's very into it. What got you into anime?
Really, it's just I said eighth grade. It happened. I just don't know. It's just one of my friends just put me on. Like I just started watching it, then I just started to like it, and it's just I kept watching one anime show to another one to another one. So
Yeah. And the one thing, like I told you, I'll probably never watch anime. And the one thing is, like, I remember either middle school or like maybe elementary school, people were like making fun of anime. And I'm like, yeah, no way I'm watching this. And I just kind of is it not like a weird thing to do? Like all of a sudden I show up to high school and it's like cool to watch anime. Like I could have swore like 2 years before that it wasn't the wave. So what kind of got that like wave started where it is cool to watch anime?
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like to be honest with you, like some animes I watch is kind of like relatable. Like sometimes you know how you got the main character story and they have all these cool powers and they go through this good like plot and it's just like man like I want my life to be like that. Not necessarily it's just I mean who doesn't want to be a superhero and save the world and have these cool powers and go through all these trials and tribulations and making all these type of friends and so I mean, I guess people just start watching related to it and want to be in the position. So I guess people just start really liking it.
Yeah. So like what you like about it is that you're I guess you would love to be like you'd probably give up being a basketball player to be like living the life of like an anime star, I guess. So like that's something you would really want to do.
Uh, I mean, if there was like a choice where it was like, would you stay in the real world, or go to anime world? I'd probably go to anime world. Even though I would be like in the anime basketball world, and they actually have
Yeah,
anime. So I mean, yeah, I'll probably be something like that. But I mean, I'm good where I'm at right now, honestly.
yeah. And I don't want to be incorrect, so I'm gonna ask you. So is anime is it Chinese or Japanese or someone else that I don't know?
I say Japanese. A lot of people just be like, I think it's Chinese, but it's actually Japanese. From based on my information. So, you know, to any like real true anime fan, cause I just got put on like not too long ago. But any true anime fan, am I wrong? Yeah, but I feel like it's Japanese. So
Yeah. So so you think it's like do you know? Because I told you my guy Koasi like he's learned like a few words here and there. So I'm watching the show. Did you learn like any Japanese from it or not?
I kind of had like a song, just by the intros. I kind of learned like when I watched Naruto for the first time. Um, I think it was like the 16th season, I guess. And then it was just this one intro where it was really catchy to me. And I say I learned the whole song by heart. I'm still trying to learn it by heart, but I think I got the whole chorus down.
Yeah. And how long ago did you say you got into anime again?
Like not like eighth, ninth grade. I say that's
Oh,
some of my
oh, oh, that's not like that's not recently technically. Like you're a junior now, so that was like I thought you were. But I thought like that's what I thought it was. But then you said like, oh, I'm new to it, so I was a little bit confused. But yeah, I wouldn't say that's too long ago. And I guess so. Let's talk about your high school season now. Basketball wise, how did that all go down?
you know, I'm proud of my team, proud of my coaches and the staff. We've been through a lot this year. Like I said, to shout out to Coach Kelly and Shelly, my bad, Coach Shelly and his family. Unfortunately he passed due to COVID. And I said at the beginning of the year, our team we had a really rocky start. You know, half the players had to sit out, due to COVID tracing at our school, which was fine. But we missed a couple of games, and we went on the road for around 2 weeks, and we lost some, lose some, a lot actually. But we kind of had a bumpy road. But when we came after that Christmas break, we really got the team together. We had me, we were just like, this is what we need to do, this is what we want to do, this is our goal. So we really came together at the end. Though I hate it, we lost, unfortunately, like a couple weeks ago on Tuesday to a good Spanish 14. Good luck to them, bring that chip back to Mobile. But, you know, I'm really proud of the team, what we've been through. We came together as brothers, and, we really went out with a bang.
Yeah, definitely. And like, just how have you dealt with all those changes? Like I even explained to you before, all of a sudden there's now a playoff game today when really they were all supposed to end on Friday. Like everything for in every state. I mean, some states aren't playing. Well, other than that, in every other state, like teams are constantly getting shut down. Like schedules are always being changed. How did you handle like all the COVID craziness? I guess we could call it.
To be real with you though, like Coach Murphy, our head coach, say, just even though there's a lot of bad going on, like just think about the positives. Like to be real with you, me and my teammates and the coaches, even the parents, we didn't never knew we was gonna have a season, so we at least grateful to be able to play, able to practice, and this one thing about this COVID too, we kind of understood how much we love the game of basketball, and how much we appreciate and grateful for it, and that's what we learned too, is never take a day for granted. And that it led on to the court and on and off the court, us playing hard and coming together. But we just thought more of the positives than negatives though. So that's what we really got of it this year.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of saying too. Like my team, we lost. We lost. Was it? I want to say it was a week ago from. Oh, sorry, no. It would be 2 weeks ago from this Thursday. So it was like about 10 days ago, I guess 11 days ago. I don't want to count, but yeah, we lost. But then it's like at the end of the day, yeah, some states aren't even playing basketball. Like if the worst thing going on in your life right now is that you just lost a playoff game, like you at least like at the moment, like you probably live a pretty good life compared to most people, and that's kind of how it is at the end of the day. Like even though it does suck, I mean, at least you gotta have a season like that. That was not supposed to happen. So
Yeah, totally agree on that though. Totally agree because by us just sitting out for like what quarantine for how many months? Like at least like 3 to 4 months. It was just like
yeah,
we probably wouldn't, I didn't know we were finna go back to school, but glad that McGill too, having great protocols, COVID protocol, we was able to socialize, get back with our peers, seeing the great teachers, being on a great campus, and it's just crazy what Corona brought, but a lot of positive came out of it too. A lot of positive came out of it.
yeah, for sure. Do you do school online? I'm assuming because you're home right now.
Yeah, I am doing school online. We on a lunch break, so I decided do the interview, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I've been doing virtual like ever since the season started. So I won't be in COVID trace, or bring get COVID, and if I get COVID, I won't bring it to my teammates. And so but the next quarter, down here we do quarters. Next quarter I'll be
yeah,
back.
yeah. That definitely is pretty smart for sure. And I think what that's an AAU team on your shirt, right? I don't know. Was it the Alabama Fusion? I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is Alabama Fusion.
Yeah, so I'm just assuming like you definitely probably have some Alabama Fusion pride, I guess we could say. Like what was it like playing with them?
Um, I'm really grateful for the Alabama Fusion organization. Coach Ava and Coach Shannon. They saw a dime in the rut on seventh grade year. I've been with them since seventh grade, and Fusion is just family and it's loyalty. Just being from Alabama, everybody thinks it's a football state, but a lot of people think we just can't hoop, but we really can't hoop. We got a lot of hoopers down here, and like people like J.D. Davidson, Keyshawn Murphy, like people like me, we really try to put Alabama on the map. And to be honest with you, though, Alabama people can hoop, and that's what we're trying to do ever since I've been with this organization.
Yeah, I was about to say like I don't think I want to say Alabama's like underrated, but they're definitely one of the lesser known or respected hoop states. Like you kind of mentioned like I would say there's maybe like 10, maybe like around 10 like high D1 guys in Alabama. I would say like it's not the most loaded state, but like I guess how have you dealt with kind of just playing basketball and having to get exposure in a state that's not known for basketball?
Well, like I said, thanks to Alabama Fusion, they actually, us being, EYBL being an Arky team, they actually put us in these exposure tournaments, playing on the circuit last year, or for my past, 2, 3 years, playing with them, they actually put us in front of these scouts, and, by us, coming to practice, practicing hard, and, understand what we have to do. We actually played good in front of these scouts and exposure tournaments and was able to get these scholarships, but, you know, like I just want to say, there's a lot of hoopers that don't get exposed. It's not. We can't have everybody from Alabama. Be on one team or organization.
Yeah.
But just Alabama Fusion, we just trying to show a point that if we can hoop and we able to go to college, there's a lot of kids down here in Alabama from like Huntsville to Birmingham to all the way down to Mobile. Like it's people in the state that can really hoop and real are Division I players.
Yeah, for sure. And man, I had a good question, then I forgot it. So that kind of sucks. But I guess like, so you've been playing. Have you been playing with Alabama Fusion this whole time, like for all AAU or no?
I have, but unfortunately, they didn't make a 17U team.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, but just to pick up from that, like I said, but one day, Fusion gonna show that we gonna prove everybody wrong though. It's gonna be, this summer I feel like we gonna prove everybody wrong. Alabama Fusion gonna prove everybody wrong, and we just gonna show them.
Wait. You didn't say did you say you didn't make the 17U team?
No sir, they ain't put us on 17U team, which
Oh,
was, well,
wait,
I'm
wait,
out.
wait. Wait, what did you say?
Oh my bad, but I was just like, nah. They fortunately, they ain't put us on the circuit, but
Oh. Okay. So, but you're playing with them 17U, but you're not playing like EYBL 17U, I guess you could say.
yeah. Oh, like these one of the questions though. I don't feel comfortable.
Oh yeah, no worries. No, I was like a little bit confused. So, but yeah, thank you for telling me though, because yeah, thank goodness, because I would have been, I would have been like mad, like that would have been a little annoying to have to redo the interview. But I want to talk about an award, Gatorade Player of the Year. Since you are into like there's a handful of 2023 guys too, but I mean you're a little older, you kind of have that leg up, obviously, compared to those guys. Then there's a guy like J.D. Davison. Keyshawn is also pretty solid for that award, but is that something that you would say you might have I guess front runner for that makes like do you have like a good chance of getting Gatorade Player of the Year in Alabama, maybe either this year or next year?
Hoping and praying, was one of my goals. Sounds little. Hopefully, yes. But if anybody getting to stay Alabama, I'm just gonna be excited. Just like if I got it. So, I never held the next man because, I'll just be patient, wait for my time. And, hopefully I get it this year. If not, hopefully I get it next year.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm looking at the Alabama Fusion Instagram account right now. It looks like it says it's founded by wait, is that Eric Bledsoe? Oh yeah. So it looks like they're founded by Eric Bledsoe and Boogie Cousins. So are those some guys that you try to or that you maybe look up to or model your game after or anything like that?
Yes. Eric Bledsoe was a great guard. He's been in the league for a long time, especially Boogie. One of the best bigs in the game, especially since he's from Mobile, Alabama. Those guys are great basketball players, and they're just great basketball players. One day they're gonna be in Hall of Fame.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, how far? Wait, so it's called Mobile, Alabama, not like Mobile.
No, it's Mobile. A lot of people from out of town say it's Mobile. No, it's actually
Yeah,
Mobile.
that's what I thought it was, but I'm like maybe I'm wrong. So
I mean, a lot of people say mobile though. I mean, we get a lot down here, like when a lot of people come, like from out of state, but it's actually called Mobile though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
all right, so if people ever ask me like so if I say like oh like Mobile, they'll have like some I'll get like respect points basically.
Yeah, big respect points right there. Especially if
All
you
right.
get on try. Oh yeah, that's it there.
All right, got it right, Matt. But let's talk about that recruiting process now a little bit. You still got some time before you make that decision, but do you have at all any envisioned timetable, like when you want to make a cut list and when you want to eventually commit?
To be honest with you though, I'm not really gonna do a cut list. I'm that type of person where I don't feel like it's right to the like just respect for the colleges and the coaches recruiting me. They didn't offer me just for me to put them on social media and just to say like, oh, these are schools that I'm finna have now that I'm down to this. That's out of respect for them. So I'm not that type of guy. But when I do make that decision, it's gonna be the day where that's the school I'm gonna go to. When I commit, and I plan to commit somewhere around like December, January ish. That's how I feel like. But if things change, it's gonna change. But honestly, I just want to take my time, make the best decision. If it's early that I commit, and I feel like it's right, it's early. If it's later, then it's later. I just want to make the best decision and just commit at the right time.
And that's good that you mentioned the whole like I guess Cutlist social media thing because I didn't think about asking this question, but I probably should have because usually I ask these types of questions. But I mean, like a lot of people make the Cutlist. It's not because they want to like just like put on social media like these schools that did offer me like didn't make my list. Like they're not that good. Like it's not. It's more because there's just so much schools coming at them. Like you got to cut it down. You can't just keep having schools talk to you when you know on the back of your head like there's no chance. It's almost like a waste of time for both people. But I like, do you think you might like? Are you maybe going to make a cut list like for yourself? Like you're going to reach out to the schools and tell them like, hey, I'm not really considering you, or do you think just till the end you're just going to have every school recruit you and eventually just pick one?
Oh, I mean, I might. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, I might do that. Just out of respect. But right now, I mean, I'm just trying to see like what the school brings. Just watching the team how they play, see what's the best fit for me. Because me, I want to go into college and make a big impact. Do everything I can for the team, and possibly for the team to win. And out of respect for them, I'm gonna be doing that.
Yeah, for sure. And that brings my I guess my social media question. Like, yeah, I realized like I had no idea. I knew you were valid because I saw like oh Tipped and Edits follows you, Jay Davidson. I think Recruit News. Like I knew you had to be valid, or you just bought all of them to follow you or something like that. But so I like you're a pretty solid basketball player, but I didn't know like if you had any offers, like who offered you. Like I had to I did a quick Google search just to see like where you're at, I guess. But why have you chosen to not post which schools have offered you? Because that's obviously like a common thing for players to do.
I mean, I posted them on Twitter. You know, I feel like posting on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm that type of. I'm a humble dude. I'm thankful for my offers, but honestly, really, I just want to put the way I just want to play basketball. It's not really a social media thing. I just feel like nowadays a lot of people just caught up in social media and just want the views, the likes, the looks. People to acknowledge them. But really, I just want to play basketball. I'm just looking forward to my future. Future is an important thing for me. So, I'm just a humble guy. Even though I might post on social media, I only post it on Twitter. But I'm not that really, be on social media like that. I only posted 2 pictures on my IG. You seen that.
Mhm.
I'm not really too big of a social media person.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm assuming this has to be yes, but like when you commit, are you gonna post a commitment edit? You think, or is that may not happen either?
I'm a post to commit at I am. That's something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have. I mean, I gotta do it. So people can know. But most definitely, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys know each other because like you're a valid hooper and that's kind of who he contacts. But Tidbit Edits, I know he's from Alabama. Is he? Do you have more of a personal connection to him or not?
I
Because you guys are
mean,
from the state.
I mean, we cool though. He asked me if I ever need to edit every time. Just let him know. And just from him being in Alabama, he understands. Uh, the grind that everybody in Alabama goes through. Even if that's trying to be like a cameraman or oh wow, that's my school iPad. So the light would.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, honestly, like, just being from Alabama, we don't know him for football, with him just trying to help all the basketball players out, especially from Alabama, we got a cool relationship, just relating from just being from Alabama, to try and get respect and, just grind, so, yes, sir.
Yeah, you mentioned that the Alabama grind. Like, could you be like what, I guess what is the Alabama grind to try to get yourself out there from Alabama?
From Alabama, like I said, everybody knows that we're football state, and from basketball, they think we know we're not as good in basketball, And, I've seen like kids like me, we do everything we can, Um, we sacrifice a lot just to show people and get respect, for our futures. And, just something about us Alabama hoopers, like, how we have like Chicago got that grit and this play, like our grit to us that, whoever we play, whoever we gonna face, we gonna give you what we got because, we know that, we can hoop. It's just as good as we tie shoes up like you, we put our jersey on just like you, we stay in the gym hours and hours just like you do, probably even more so. It's just something about Alabama players. We just got that. So yeah.
Yeah. And I guess got a few more questions. Going back to your recruitment, which schools, if you know, have been showing you some recent interest?
Oh, can you repeat that?
Yeah, which schools, if you know any, have been showing you some recent interest?
Uh, all the schools that offer me like from Ole Miss, Alabama, Auburn, Arkansas, Georgia Tech. I said South Alabama. South
Yeah.
South Alabama, Memphis, Western Kentucky. And Sanford, UAB. All those schools are interested in me. Um, I feel like interest up from like Florida, Missouri, um, and that's really it though. But yeah, like to be honest with you, all those schools, I've been watching them. Great coaching. They let their guys go out there and play. It's an open offense, and to be honest with you, I do see me making a big impact in all those organizations, great organizations, but not organizations, my bad, colleges, great
Yeah,
colleges.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good school recruiting me, and I'm grateful and thankful for recruiting me.
Yeah, you definitely have tons of top schools. Like you can honestly like your recruitment where it is right now could be compared to even more than some seniors at the end of their recruitment. So you definitely have a lot. When you yeah, like when you graduate high school, what's the legacy you want to leave in Alabama?
In Alabama, I want to be known for, I never took a day for granted. I always worked hard. You know, I just want to be a guy that was known for respect. He respected others. He was a hard worker, and he loved the game of basketball. And, he was very ambitious. So, that's why I want to leave my legacy at.
And definitely, man. And do you think, I guess maybe like at least so it seems like a lot of schools in Alabama have offered you in terms of location. Like, is location a factor? Or do you want to stay in the same state? Do you not really care where you are? It's all about the fit of the program. What's your opinion on that?
Be from Alabama, it kind of plays, plays a play in it. But honestly, though, like my parents always told me, you gotta make the best decisions that's for you. And I always say, Mom, Dad, don't make the best decision for us, but I also make the best decision for you. My parents are always gonna support me no matter what. Oh my bad. Gonna support me no matter what. So, it really doesn't matter, honestly. I just wanna go to the right college for the right fit, that's best for me. So I can come in there and make a big impact.
Yeah. My final question. This will be the final one. You mentioned like I got like the best decision for you guys or for us, like for my family and everything, not just for yourself. Like, what's it like knowing that your future is probably going to have such a big impact on the people like you may end up providing for the people that were providing for you at one point. Like, what's it like thinking about that?
Honestly, I thrive off of that. Just thinking about that, my mother and my father doing so much for me, not just them, just like my cousins and uncles, doing so much, for me, believing in me, always giving me great advice, being with me at the gyms, being at my games, supporting me. It just motivates me, just to give back and to tell them like, I heard you when you were telling me this. I was paying attention when you were telling me this. I appreciate you for this. Even though if I do make it to the league, I hope and pray that I do. I'm a give back. I feel like even though I go give back to them, I feel like it won't be enough. And honestly, like my AU coach, Coach Ava and Coach Shannon, and just Alabama Fusion, just Alabama, I just can't thank them enough, because they believe in the kid, and You know, I ain't like I said, I never took a day for granted. I never took a day nor time, no tournament, no anything for granted. You know, I really took advantage of every opportunity and, got me this far. So I'm gonna continue to. So I just really thrive over that and it makes me happy, just fuel to the fire.
Yeah, definitely, man. Before I plug your that was a perfect way to say at the interview. Before I kind of plug your Instagram real quick, is that like a nickname, Bohan Bees or however you say it?
A lot of people say Bohan, but it's really Bohan. Like I said, 8th grade, my friend put me on, but like I watched Dragon for it first. My first one was Dragon Ball. So my friend was just like, "Hey, bro, like you like Gohan so much, why don't you just be named Gohan, but change the G to the B because I'm named Barry." So I'm like, cool. So I'm like Bohan. Then, I try to get the name out there. Everybody say it, but I say around 9th grade, everybody kept saying like, "What up, Bohan? What up, Bohan? What up, Bohan?" So, it's starting to come a good nickname for me. So, yeah, so that's how I got the name Bohan.
Yeah. So your nickname's an anime character.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
All right, all right. Yeah. Well, anyways, make sure you guys give us a follow on Instagram at Bohan BZ, and I'm iHoopsFL. And anyways, for 2022, McGill Tulane Catholic School small forward Barry Dunning. I'm Isaac Fleischer, and this has been another iHoopsFL interview. Peace out, guys.